Pisces, you have the Magician card. Right now is the perfect time to remember your power. Right now, you're supposed to be making use of your skills, making things work with what you have, creating opportunities from what you have. Okay? Spirit needs you to remember your power to manifest. So it's very important that you are staying consistent at whatever it is that you have in front of you. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, stay consistent at it no matter what. I definitely feel like someone is withdrawing from personal projects. Someone is withdrawing from something because they're not getting... I'm getting a very dramatic feeling from this, like a very victim, dramatic energy. So check your sensitivity levels. Someone could be overreacting about something, but stay consistent. Do not give up. There could be someone that feels like, no one sees your power. You may feel like people think you're weak. People think that you're not capable of doing anything. And even if that was the case, so what? And people are always going to assume stuff about you. What they got to do anything? Stay consistent at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. I definitely am getting new wealth, new money, a new job coming in for a lot of y'all. But you have to be consistent. If you give up and play victim and withdrawal, then you're not going to get the result. I just genuinely feel like somebody is very impatient. Again, I'm getting this dramatic energy. You guys, I'm seeing a baby. So maybe you guys are used to being provided for or taken care of, whether it's from a love interest or from family. But you guys are used to being babies. So this is like your first time being a true adult. Yeah, it's time to step into your independence. Take care of yourself. And this is a very stubborn energy. Very delusional energy. So I don't, y'all may or may not listen. But this is not as serious as you think it is, Pisces. Look in the mirror, self-check. See if you're overreacting, which you are. But it's up to you. This is your life. Either whine about it or get up and do what you got to do. Okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces like yourself. Or be a double Pisces or triple Pisces. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Aquarius. Or have that somewhere in your chart. The afternoon is very significant for somebody. I don't know what that could be surrounding a job, but the afternoon is significant for someone. Someone just got finished grocery shopping, or you're about to grocery shop. And that's it for y'all. Cancer, you have the Hermit in reverse. So I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are in hermit mode right now. You are in some type of isolation. Some of you guys have chose to be in isolation to get a better understanding of your material situation, to get your stability together. And some of you guys were forced to be in isolation to get your stuff together internally and externally. For those that did not voluntarily put themselves in this isolation period, and for some of you guys, this has not happened yet. So you will be isolated, especially if you're not learning a certain lesson. Then Spirit will put you back in isolation. But anyway, for those that have not voluntarily put themselves back in isolation, or back in, in fucking isolation, goddamn. You are going to see why this stage is necessary. Not right now, in a few months, but you'll see why this stage, Gemini season, is very significant for that. Life is going to be looking very different around that time, but you're going to see why this working alone, being alone, was very much necessary. And you're going to be very grateful. I think that over this time of being by yourself, you have learned so much about yourself. You're going to learn so much about yourself, hobbies, talents, starting new projects and stuff like that. For others of you guys, you're questioning. For those that put themselves in isolation, you're questioning if that was a good idea. Don't have any regrets. You're also going to see why it was okay for you to do that. But yeah, it feels like you guys are either being forced to choose silence or you're voluntarily choosing silence. But either way, you won't regret it. I feel like a lot of you think that people... Something I heard, insulting my intelligence. Y'all just thought that people was playing with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you playing with me. Undermining you, underestimating you. Now, for the people that are stressed out because you have too much going on, this is a warning. To balance shit out or be forced into isolation. Spirit's going to take some of that shit from you and have you go sit the hell down. For the people that are stressing their own selves out by having too much going on in their life. People, projects, whatever. There is someone here that is returning to you that feels like, speaking of undermining and underestimating, this person is returning to you because they feel like you're the same version of yourself that you used to be. This person is coming in very charming and persuading, and they're going to fuck around, find out. They're going to fuck around, find out because you're not going to respond. Not the way you used to. But anyways, yeah, going back to people that got a lot going on right now, please find balance. Spirit is bringing that up again. Please find balance before you fuck around, find out. Yeah, they keep going back and forth between isolation and somebody wanting to return. There definitely is someone that wants to be around you, that wants to see you. But it just feels like it's just you time right now, Cancer. It's not about them. So you are being advised to choose silence, to be quiet, don't respond. But it's going to take some time. How long is isolation? It's going to take some time. For some of you guys, again, this is Gemini season. Others of you guys, this is the very end of the summer that you're coming out of isolation. But either way, you're going to be in isolation for a few more months. And I think if you're having an issue with being in isolation, I think you're going to change your mind. You're going to realize why it's necessary. You're going to learn to adapt and be grateful for this stage to go in and figure out who you are and start different hobbies and stuff. And you know, you're going to see why it's necessary. You're going to be grateful. That's it for y'all. Scorpio, you have the Forest words in reverse. It is time to come out of isolation and live your fantasies. Somebody has been thinking about moving, thinking about this dream home, and you will be. Some of you guys have already moved into this home. Some of you guys are going to move into this home. But yeah, so we have moving here, and I'm also feeling some type of like party or just like going to different events, like getting outside, coming out of isolation. I think that a lot of you guys are trying to keep this control. There's a lot of masculine energy here. You're trying to keep control because you just, you don't want to work hard for you worked hard and you don't want that to be for no reason. But Scorpio, there has to be a balance, sweetheart. Okay. Money is meant to be spent. So for those that are like worried about losing their independence or losing everything they worked for, don't worry. But I feel like for the majority of you guys, this is a choice that you're making. You're choosing to walk away from an old way of living. And there's no regrets here. I felt like after catering to family members and friends and toxic people in general, you are ready to just go out and live your life and live your dream and do you. Okay. Now for others that are not here yet, they're not in that mindset yet, you're in your own way. I'm letting you know that right now. All you do is fantasize. That's all you fucking do. You're in your own way. And it's not as bad as what you think. Okay. For those that are like paranoid, it's not as bad as what you think. But I definitely feel like Spirit is going to show you why you need to get away, especially away from family members and friends. Some of you guys can catch somebody talking shit. There's something about somebody like gossiping. But Spirit is going to reveal a lot of stuff to kind of force you to walk away. And I feel like there's a specific person that you're very inspired by. Maybe this is someone that is out there living their best life and you care about them a lot and you're inspired by them. Maybe this is someone that you used to talk to. This could have been a failed talking stage. But I definitely see a lot of people up in your business, especially family members and friends. I see them asking you about your love life and I don't see you responding. Good. Some of you guys are also worried about if someone that you're into is sleeping with other people just because that person they seem very outgoing. The answer to your question is no. I think that they used to be, in the streets, but they're not anymore. But they still go out and party. Just because they party and like where they're very outgoing does not mean that they're fucking all the time. You know what I'm saying? So try not to be so paranoid surrounding love. Anyway, you could be dealing with a Virgo or have that somewhere in your chart. Someone loves the color pink or the artist. Someone loves singing. A frat party could be significant for someone. And 9 p.m. could be significant for someone. That's it.